Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th episode of the second season of Yuru Camp. And last episode, our girls did a Yuru Camp and they all had a lot of fun. We had the usual great stuff like cooking and eating and sleeping, looking at some sights, just a lot of good fun all around. And certain sleeping schedule was also coming into play a bit, but it's just overall a really good time. So let's see what we're going to do for this episode. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, don't cry, Nadeshko. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, is this like the before she moved? Yeah, Iwachan. I remember her. We met her a few episodes ago. Is she gonna do that this episode? Like camping. I can see she really took that to heart. You can tell by her facial expression. Imagine getting a full-on prequel before Nadeshka moves. That'd be something. I always get hit by this just strong feeling of claustrophobia every time we get that initial shot of the club room. I don't comment on it every time, but I feel it every time. Bum, 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 bum. Izu camping birthdays. Yeah, it's not fair. It's a good point, though. You guys. Wasn't even that clever. Guimarães. Like, there have been better Nadeshko name puns. Man, could you imagine having that kind of view while having a nice meal? Usually the view I have when I eat is my computer monitor. Of course she does. I'm sure she burns a lot of calories. Being mischievous. More geospots. Great shot. Great photo. Oh wow. Yeah, the light just coming in. It looks great. There really have been some pretty nice geospots in these past few episodes. Sanshirojima. That makes sense to me. A speedboat. Food delivery. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's Just all trying to fit on that bench. Crazy. Yeah. Gotta seize that day. Interesting running posture. Didn't even realize you weren't here. Are you ready to get back up? So taking my approach, just sitting here and watching. Gotcha. Oh, that rock. They don't actually. Yeah, I'm about to say they don't look very stable. It's one of the most hilarious running animations I've seen in a while. And also, yeah, I told you it's not safe. The water never hurt anyone. Yeah. Some of us aren't babies. Hey, why does a dog get to be carried? That's not fair. Good job. I knew you could do it. It might be hard to find. That is the face of a girl who's been lied to. Yeah, also Konosuba characters. They are amazing. It's very important to do the peace sign when taking selfies with geospots and stuff. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that'd be cool. We should look into that. Julie did stay there the whole time. Oh wow. Send me a copy of that. Three. Okay, yeah, at least you got some food. Okay, music starting up. Wow. Yeah, but it's special when she does it. They look very tilted. I guess it's because of the road, but that looks quite funny. If I was Odin, I'd be afraid of getting run over. Because those two vehicles hit, that conflict is only gonna go one way. Oh wow. All those layers. For sure. We're not lost, we're just... Some big words. It's been far too long. It really is. Right, that was her thing, wasn't it? Good job. It's never too early for food. I wouldn't have the patience for that. What are you doing? What are you... I would love to. Good job, Sensei. I guess that's a no. Oh. Well, I guess we're getting voluntold. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Are you okay? I don't know if I believe you. Okay. That's kind of what I thought it was about. We're doing some birthday thing because that was part of the title. She'll eat whatever you give her. I guess it wasn't much of a secret. I mean, there's lots of reasons you could be buying canned whipped cream. Oh, it's already dark. Time really does fly by. Oh wow, we even have decorations up and stuff. To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I stopped because I wasn't sure if the whole thing was going to be in English or not. Actually was. Congrats. Happy birthday. Enjoy the night. Was her hand in that fire? Inako and Nadeshiko. Barely fit that all on there. Wow, what every girl wants. Yeah, decorations, got some lights. Big old fire. This is a birthday party right here. At least you're together for it. Sit on her head. Imagine if she dropped it there. We got some good food. Whew. Good job, gang. There's more. Wow, that's a nice trick. Bet Ika Musume would love to be here right now. As usual, Sensei watching from a safe distance. Yoko? We're having a great time. Thank you for asking. Yeah, they... the girls helped with that a bit. Yeah, proper's a strong word. One of the best birthday parties I've seen in a while. Like what? It's all good. We can be awake for it. It was so lively a minute ago. I know that feeling all too well. The night before, you're like, yeah, I'll totally want to be awake for that thing, but when the time comes, you're like, no, sleeping is more important. I understand that very well. I wouldn't have guessed that. Gotta keep your face hydrated. Always important to have some Vaseline on hand. That makes sense, yeah. It's instant, but it's good. She's your housewife. Get it while it's hot. So I've heard. You made it, that's what matters. Yeah, I remember that. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we don't want to miss that, guys. Nothing quite as magical as a sunrise in the right spot. Yeah, I don't want to stare directly at the sun for too long. Yeah, she's still sleeping. Just missing the sunrise. You should take a selfie of it to show her later. Complete with peace signs. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna end there. It is always a fight to stay awake as I listen to this CD. Like, I really can't imagine. I can't even think of another ED that's easier to fall asleep to. I'm sure there's a few out there, but... Tadaima, we're home. Yeah, because the next episode will be the last one, I believe. Okay. Cursor, I know you're around here somewhere. Okay, that was the 12th episode of the second season of Yuru Camp. And still in the same vicinity, you know, Isuzu, whatever it's called. And we're still having a lot of good time with that, seeing those wonderful geo spots, eating delicious food. In some sense, some similar stuff as we did last episode. But there's always stuff to do. There's still, I mean, because we're always like seeing new stuff, right? Because you can't really do everything in one day. I don't have like a huge amount of experience camping, but I do have some experience. And yeah, some different days you would go to different places, and that's just how it goes. Because there's only so many hours in the days, right? So it's a good example of that. Just seeing some geospots this day, seeing some geospots that day, and we had some funny stuff with this episode, especially the. I don't remember what it was called, Tombolo, right? The little sister's getting excited about that, but we kind of crushed her hopes and dreams, and it wasn't what she was expecting, or what she was led to believe it was. So she gave her some apology food later, so it's all good. But man, the look of disappointment on her face was something else. We also got some very silly running animation that I got a kick out of, and a lot of good just pictures in general, especially of our cast of characters, right? Some pretty good shots. Some moped riding. Yeah, the one scene where they start like playing the opening song along with it, that was pretty great. Trying to get it all hyped up, and it's just Rin driving a moped. Like it's not that exciting. I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. But also birthday was part of the title, so we had to get into that. And I mean, we've talked about that before, right? Like it's been kind of in the background. But this episode we actually went full on birthday party, which was kind of meant to be a surprise, is kind of not, but we all had fun. That's the important part. Had some delicious food, some presents, just overall a really good time. Everyone being great. We even had some feeding each other at some point, as we had Sensei kind of doing her conversation in the background about how she didn't initially want to be a club advisor, but she's glad she did, right? That's usually how it goes. A lot of anime club advisors either get blackmailed into it or forced into it, but it's just most of the time they're pretty happy with their position, I think, right? Even if they're hesitant initially. Because there's a good group of girls, why wouldn't you want to be their advisor? Could you imagine a better role in life? I can't. Also, we've got a little bit of stuff on Rin's mother, you know? We started talking about Vaseline. Apparently, Rin's mother is the one that taught her the importance of Vaseline, because she has had similar experiences as what Rin has now, so now she puts Vaseline to good use. That's good to know, and she kind of passed it on to Nadeshiko as well, as I guess there, which is cool. Nadeshiko, the best housewife. Oh, the one shot when they just like took the alcohol from the scent from, she just didn't like, what would you call it? Chokehold? Some kind of move on her. That was something. So there's a decent amount of funny little bits throughout the episode. A lot of beautiful scenery. Just sometimes the show just looks like anime characters on a real life background. That's really what half of the episode feels like sometimes, because just the scenery and everything is always just so gorgeous looking. Especially, you know, in episodes where they actually are somewhere new and getting to see new sights and stuff. It just always looks gorgeous. Like, how many times have they commented on the good scenery, the good view throughout these past few episodes? I haven't kept track, but I imagine it's a lot. Like Ikeshiki and stuff like that. I imagine it's been a lot. And man, some of that food just looked good, because it always has the steam coming off of it, because they camp when it's usually fairly cold, so hot food it makes steam, right? That's what it does. So having that delicious hot food when it's probably not very warm, when it's cold even, that's got to be pretty satisfying, I would imagine. And I think that's more or less everything I wanted to comment on the episode. Just more of the good Yuru Camp camping goodness, and the next episode should be the last one, I'm pretty sure. And it's going home, because as fun as a camping trip is, eventually you have to go home, otherwise it's not a camping trip, it's being homeless, right? So we gotta go home eventually, and next episode is when we do that. I wonder if there will be a season 3. I hope so, because this has been pretty fun, and more of it would be more fun. I think that's how logic follows. So I am going to wait for the next episode now, and I hopefully see you there. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.